Hello, welcome back. I'm continuing on with the live stream performances of Aurora. It's my way of getting to know her, as I've mentioned in the past. And yeah, you know, it's sort of like, for me, it's sort of like, how would I put it? A suspenseful way of getting to know someone through what they say, and so on, and so on, so on, so on. Through how they behave, and it's just an insight into them without actually knowing specifics about them, like their past and so on, because that's sort of like what a person is at this moment is an amalgamation of their past. And so I could sort of like guess, and it helped me anyway in a way, sort of to guess what, you know, what kind of past she may have had, in part, right? Not the specifics, but generally speaking. And yeah, so it's sort of fun for me to do that, to explore the person from where they're at now, and imagine what the past might have been. And then I'll probably find out, you know, as time goes on, the exact, not the exact, but the storyline behind it, the more specific storyline. But at the end, you know, we're all products of our past in some fashion or another. So yeah, it's just the end product, I mean, at this point, and that I'm interested in and exploring, and from that, you know, sort of like imagine how the story went to get here. Not all the up and coming stars in music do this that I know of, and so this is a great opportunity. I wish the others would do this. Maybe they do, and I haven't seen any of the live stream performances, but I wish the others would do this as well, you know, because it would be quite interesting. It would be more revealing than the songs themselves, at least for me anyway. That's my thoughts on that. Oh, so this is called it's Live with Aurora for the humans who take long walks in the forest. So this sort of is very, I don't know, it sounds very Norwegian, especially since my Norwegian friend, my good friend, she's always seems to be walking in the woods, you know, or at least the parks and so on, or that look like woods. Well, I don't know how the parks are there in Norway, but some of them look like you're walking in the woods, you know. So yeah, and it's all about nature and stuff. So this is nice. The video quality doesn't seem to be at the highest level, but that's okay. I don't really mind that. It's part of the suspense.
Oh, hello. Okay. So you can see me now, right? And hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, so there's live streaming. That means
and hello, beautiful people.
Live streaming, that means that people are interacting with her, I guess, you know, sending. I never understood. I mean, somebody actually mentioned once when I did her premiere, that I could have done like a live stream thing. I have no idea how to do that. I didn't even know I could do that, because in YouTube you have to have a certain level of subscribers to be able to do certain things. And I'm still at the beginning, so I'm not even sure I could do that. So maybe I can. And plus, I'm not sure why I would do that. I understand why she would do this, because she actually has, you know, followers that are interested in what she has to say, and she has music, you know, and so on. So that makes sense to me.
I thought I could do a little live stream for you, because obviously it's been a long time since last time I did it, because it's a very strange thing to do. I still find it really strange.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's very strange.
See,
but you're all out there. Hello, beautiful people. I can see so many of your writing, and it goes so quickly that I can't really see anything that you write. But I think I can see hello, and I love you, and I love.
See, I understand what she's saying because I've seen some of those live streams, and the comments go by so fast, that I'm not sure how anybody can read them. I mean, I can't. I have trouble reading them unless they stop momentarily, and they're very brief, like the hearts and whatever they are. But yeah, I don't know. I think me and her, in the sense of social media, is also another thing that's somewhat alike, because I'm not really crazy about any of the platforms except for YouTube, mainly because YouTube gives a different. I understand what channels are like, and it gives an opportunity to learn. That's what I like about YouTube. And then they have movies that I like, old movies as well, and so on. And yeah, and documentaries, and that's stuff that I don't you sort of like don't necessarily get to see otherwise. So that's nice. The only thing I don't like is when they sort of like funnel you into a certain direction, right? Because if you pick one thing, right, all of a sudden the next recommendation will be along the same line, and for the next foreseeable future, it seems like you're being slowly funneled into a direction that is only intended for that specific topic or that specific mindset, and it doesn't help you to expand to other things, because it sort of narrows you down further and further. And that's not that I don't like, because that leads to there's a saying like, the more and more you know about something, the less and less you know about everything. Sort of like that.
Too, I really do. You're all so sweet. Okay. Yeah.
She's adorable though, right?
So I wanted to do a live stream because Spotify has this very cool thing that is kind of new, that I found amazing, that they asked me to kind of pick my songs and make them and gather them into these groups, into these playlists, that kind of fit a story in my mind, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And that was very interesting to me, because those of you who know me very much and knows all my songs knows how different all my songs are. I don't think many people would listen to like The Eyes of a Child and Under the Water during the same day, or maybe they would.
So I haven't really heard other than the ones that I covered. I haven't really heard any of the others. So I sort of, but I get what she's referring to. It's sort of like in my channel, like there's a playlist, or any channel, right? There's playlists and so on, and what you try and put them into a series so that it makes sense for people that are going to go in and watch one. Then you see that there's a series of it, and sort of just to make sure that it sort of, because they followed when you made them, right? And so I understand what she's saying. It's quite interesting, but I love where she where she is with the piano, and I've seen this before, maybe from the other side. I think the camera might have been on the other side, with the crystal ball, I think. It's nice. It's in a very nice environment.
Tiny bit schizophrenic, but
wait, I gotta go back.
I think most people wouldn't watch it.
Tiny bit.
All
She's
my
speaking
songs
about herself.
Knows
right?
how different all my songs are. I don't think many people would listen to like The Eyes of a Child and Under the Water during the same day, or maybe they would, because we're all a tiny bit schizophrenic. But I think most people wouldn't keep them both in the same mood, and that's why I was so excited, because every week I'm gonna give you a little playlist, announce a playlist for you, or where I've collected all the songs that happened to be on different albums or not on albums at all, and I'm gonna gather them where they belong with their siblings. Because I feel like some songs are like sisters and brothers, even though they're not on the same album.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the first one I wanted to share with you was for those who enjoy long walks in the nature or in the forest. I forgot the name of it, but you saw it. I wrote it on Instagram, and that was a collection of
A
some
collection.
of my songs that I want you to listen to when you walk outside.
Well, a collection. That's the actual the term. That's what I understand what you're saying. That makes sense, right? A collection of a series. Yeah. Anyway, so sometimes I may actually be speaking at the same time as her, sort of like conversing, and in a way, yeah. What I'm trying to do is maybe articulate what others are thinking as well, hopefully, and maybe I'm going to be having a discussion with her, sort of through the live stream without actually speaking to her.
If you have nature close to your home, I would encourage you to walk
Okay.
outside in the nature and just look around and just feel how peaceful it is and how friendly the energy of nature is compared to how sometimes hostile and busy the energy of the world is, the city. And if you
Yeah.
don't have nature, just go to the closest water or to a tree you like. Or just pretend all the big buildings are trees and just try to lock the city outside of your mind and stay
Wow.
peaceful inside the music. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, because it just makes sense. They belong together. These songs, you have to go and check it out, but they really belong together, and I think it's gonna create a really magical experience for the person who listens to it, because they're all just really magical. It's really nice. Um, right before I was going to do this, yes, and I have a magic fortune telling crystal
Really.
ball. It's very, very magical.
Okay.
But yes, I was going to, when you want to grate a vegetable and you put it on like a thing, so with holes in it, with like
A grater.
spicy holes, no,
A grater.
spiky, sharp holes, and the vegetable becomes into this mush of small, like vegetable pieces. Like a grater, I think it's called. But
There
you
you
know
go.
what
Yeah.
I mean. I accidentally grated my finger, and I think some of my
Oh.
finger ended up in my soup. So I
Oh.
ate soup with a little bit of me in it. Oh, very sweet.
This girl is too much.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I think I just wanted to tell you about this playlist, and of course encourage you to, of course, stay inside. But if you are in a place where you can avoid people, I I hope you get to go out there in the fresh air and just remind yourself of how beautiful the world is, because it's very easy to forget. And I know many of us, many of you, and myself have felt up and down during this very strange year, and I know many of you have felt lonely, and that it's been very hard. It's incredibly hard to be isolated when you're feeling sad and you're down. It's just the most awful thing. So I'm sending a lot of love to the people who maybe have had a whole year now of just this dark, absolute
Isolation. See, this is what what I find quite beautiful about Aurora. She's expressing what a lot of people are feeling, and she does it very well. She's very well grounded, despite her rising fame, and yeah, and I think that's what her talent is. She's grounded. She's connected to people, connected to nature. It's quite beautiful, And she's right about the isolation. And I think that's why I think social media sites such as this one, YouTube, and why there's so much demand for even people like that react or they comment on things and so on, because it's sort of a way of sharing things, and hopefully it's sharing compassion and love, and that takes away some of that feeling of isolation. And I think that's
swallowing darkness that kind of swallows you. I'm very sorry if you've had it like this for such a long time now, and I send you a lot of love. And I hope you just keep on going and just make it day by day. And one day things might be a tiny bit better, and the next day maybe a tiny bit better again. It's always strange when I've been through hard times, when they're suddenly over and I'm feeling happy again. And you realize how quickly things turn, both when you're happy and you can come so sad so quickly, but remember how quickly you can, life can become better. Suddenly things just happens in the right moment, and life is a tiny bit easier again.
See how she emphasizes, beautiful, how she emphasizes on the positive, right? As opposed to the other way around, yeah, it's very nice. She's a great companion in the sense of these live streams are beautiful, I think, because she's, it's perfect for isolation, for people that are feeling isolated, because she's a great companion. Even if you don't know her, I don't know her personally, it feels like we do, or it feels like I do anyway.
Yes. You know what I always say, being a human is an extreme sport. This is very difficult. More difficult ante. That's not Spanish, I think. Ich liebe dich, Aksnes, and te amo.
I love you, right?
Yes, well, it's so strange that you're all here. We are 9,000 and something people here now. Isn't that strange that we're all here together? All these. I just find it so exhilarating. Internet is an awful thing, but it's kind of cool when it comes to things like this. And I still can't read anything. But it's fine. I can just imagine what you're saying. I can feel that they are good things.
She uses her imagination.
Something smells very good. Is it me?
You're cooking
what
in the
smells?
soup. The cooking. You're cooking.
It smells kind of burnt. I light a lot of candles, so something in my house might be burning. But we'll figure it out if smoke comes in my room under my door. But yes. Anyways, yeah. I hope you're all okay. I really do. I've been very busy lately. I know you've missed me because I've been very. I struggle with being on the internet when life is captivating. When life captivates me, I find it hard to think about anything else. And you all know when life captivates me the most, when I'm most eager to live, is when I make albums, is when I make music. And I've been working on an album. Wow. And it's going to be a strange one.
Wow.
But a good one. I'm very excited. It's very important, I think, when you make music to explore, and I've been exploring a lot on this album, and it's very exciting. But just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and suddenly something new will happen. But just wait for it. But it's going to be an exciting year, I can say that.
Wow, nice.
I talk so quietly, so I hope you can hear what I'm saying. I'm really bad at speaking loud. But yes, I actually made one man that was filming me. Like, one man was interviewing me, and then there was a guy behind the camera also filming us, and he fainted during my interview because my voice sometimes talks very, like you guys say sometimes, that it calms you down. Society can talk really
I
like
know, stop. It's like the ASMR thing, right? But no, I think, I like I said, it's very soothing voice, but even when she sings, it's a soothing voice. She is soothing because, like I said, she is very comfortable in her skin, and we gravitate towards that because she's like a light source that shines brightly even in the dark, and people gravitate towards because although ultimately the people have to find that light source within to be happy, or to be not to be happy, because that's a byproduct of finding the light source, so to speak, and I say light source but I mean love. Okay. And once they find that, then they could be their own light. And she's sharing that, so it's really sweet. I find this beautiful.
Very, very mellow tone, and the poor guy fainted.
She's funny too.
He was so tired, I think, or I just made him. Either I was boring or I was soothing. Maybe I was just boring. It was kind of boring questions also. You never know. I hope you like the little family I've made of the songs that I selected for you to listen to while you walk around in nature. And it's weird how many of my songs fits together because many of them comes from ideas when I was very young, from I was 9 until now.
Wow.
Every song I write is kind of inspired by something I've always known. It feels like every new melody is a melody I've known for a long time in my mind, because they're all kind of there at the same time.
Uh-huh.
And when I'm open, I can kind of select out one of them, and then I can finally make a song. But often I have too many melodies in my head at one time. So it's very...
So she must have had an interesting childhood in order to...
So it's very hard to kind of clear my mind to make a song, because it's very busy up there. Very busy up here. And also this week is Runaway's birthday. I think that's also the point I wanted to
Runaway's
talk about
birthday.
To you, because it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting.
Runaway is a song,
and
right?
I can't believe it's been 6 years since I released it, and I can't believe I was around 12 when I wrote it. It's over 10 years ago.
Okay.
So it's an old song, and I remember so much how I felt when I wrote it. It really showed me that it was possible, and I didn't understand how it was possible to make music out of nothing. It's a very mysterious thing. I still find it really mysterious. I don't understand it, but it's very fun, so I'm happy.
I mean, that's what I think geniuses, deal with, right? Well, they don't deal with. It's like when asking a genius, "How did you do that?" Right? And they'll answer, They don't know either, because for them it's something instinctual. It just happens, because they're and that's what I think she's referring to.
I'm capable. But yes, Runaway is 6 years old this week, and you've made Runaway get 100 million streams, which is very strange, because it's such a high number. So it's very strange to look at. It's very satisfying. I wish I could stop it so it wouldn't increase, because it's very satisfying. But I couldn't really stop people from ever listening to it again. So yeah, but I will miss the day when it was exactly just 100 million, because that was perfection. I don't have more to say, but I'm gonna sing Runaway for you on piano, and it's been a long time since I've done it, so bear with me, bear with me. But I will try, and I will do my best. But yes, it's kind of back to how it started, so now it's kind of, yeah, this is how I wrote it in my room. Okay, enjoy. Can you hear the piano? I'll take a bit more. I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands down.
Now I may have to stop a little bit here just because some of these songs are copyrighted. I mean, they're all copyrighted, so I don't want to get in trouble.
I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting in patience for me. And I was running far away. Would I run out the world someday? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Now it's going to be hard for me to stop at maybe at the specific times, but it's beautiful, huh? Talk about, you see, her voice is just so soothing. Like I said, you know, even when she's talking to when she's singing, it's even more soothing. Just a wonder, right? Wow.
I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
Just so sweet, it's incredible.
I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you. And for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true.
See, I think that's what she does. She paints her song, you know, with words.
Oh, this time I have been lying. Oh, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the false piece on my shelf. Da-dee-da. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Okay, just have to stop for a second. Beautiful.
And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No.
I mean, if somebody doesn't like this, I don't understand how anybody cannot like the person behind the song. I mean, this is just wonderful. It's like watching I don't know, like I think I mentioned it before. It's like an elf, you know, the from Lord of the Rings, you know, the Lady Galadriel type of music coming from the woods, you know. It's just I'm gonna go back a little bit because I interrupted at the wrong time.
Other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. go. No, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore, but I can.
Okay, sorry. I didn't know. I thought it was finished. So hold on. I do have to stop it there, but I'm going to start it again. Unbelievable. I love the way she looks at the camera. You know, she reminds herself that she's singing to us, right?
Belong. I can't take it anymore,
The way she
but I
connects.
kept running for a soft place to fall, and I kept running for a soft place to fall.
I mean, look at the way she looks at the camera. She's got this hint of intelligence that is a little bit beyond, you know, what she demonstrates, and it's like quite interesting. It's, you know, I don't know how to describe that.
And I kept running for a soft place to fall.
Look at that.
And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall.
It's just it's so beautiful, you know.
And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong.
I think it repeats, but it's so enchanting. That's the word that I was looking for. She's enchanting. The song is enchanting. Yeah. That's how I would have to, that would be the perfect word, I think, for her, in my mind, you know, enchanting.
Oh, no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. No, take me home where I belong. No, take me home where I belong.
I mean, does she have? It's just the way she just. It's like I'm, for real, walking in the woods. You know, walking in the forest with her and this music. Can you imagine how beautiful that is? Having this type of music with you as you're in nature, walking in the forest. I mean, wow.
No, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
She's outstanding. She's beautiful. Perfect.
It's so strange. I'm a bit sweaty now. Under.
Me too.
Under my arms. My little hairy arms. Oh, my lordy lord. Oh, my lordy lord. Yeah. And that was nice. It was nice to play for you. It was nice knowing that you were there and sitting in your rooms and spending time with me. and I really appreciate it. I really do. And my lips are really dry. I'm gonna go out and put some honey on them, or some olive oil. It works really well. I don't have the stuff you put on. Anyways, yes. I wish I had more to say. I'm gonna figure out more to say next time I do a live stream. But I think I should let you all go because you all have lives and wives and husbands and children. What about the children? You all have things to do. And yeah.
She is such a character.
But it was nice that you wanted to spend time with me.
Of course.
It was nice. Even though I can't see you, I know you're there. I can see your hair in the shape of a number, which doesn't do much for me, but you know, it's, even though I love numbers. But yes, I'm gonna let you all go. I'm gonna say goodbye, a temporary goodbye until next time. But you're all so sweet, and I still don't know what I've done to deserve all of you. It's such a strange thing, and I love you so much back, because you've given me so much hope and meaning to keep writing when the natural source of inspiration haven't been there, or when I've been down. And sometimes you feel empty, and then I struggle to write when I'm empty. I like to be full again, and so I can write about it after with a better perspective. But yes, you give me a lot, and most importantly, you showed me that there are people like me out there, because I didn't feel connected to a lot of the people in my tiny town, in Lazy Town, where I grew up.
Is that the real thing? Or just making a joke?
And you showed me that there are people like me out there, and that there are people who understands so much, and there are people who are so kind and generous, because you really are with your time and with your words. And
see, what I think this is a lot of, I think, in a lot of her projecting. She's kind. She's all the things that she's mentioning. And that's what she sees. And that's her projection. She's the one that is providing hope. I mean, she's saying that others are providing. And it's like...
really generous. And I really appreciate it.
And she's generous.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I actually really need to pee also. I didn't have... I was afraid of missing out on the live stream, so I didn't dare to go peeing before. So I just sat here for like 20 minutes waiting. This is what smells so good. I really love to dry flowers. These are all my dry flowers. This is my favorite bouquet. I made it on my birthday.
She is too much.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, she's too much.
I love you, and goodbye, and stay
Bye.
safe.
Okay. Thank you.
Wear a mask. Wear a condom. Wear a scarf if it's cold outside. Eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables. And yeah. Okay.
Oh God, this is too funny.
This is so okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Bye.
The stream will stop immediately, and we'll... Okay.
Bye. Okay. Let me go back here.
I was afraid of missing out.
She is something else. She's funny. She's sweet. She's adorable. She's extremely talented. She's very intelligent, from what I can feel and I can see, And she's very compassionate, very empathic, and she projects a lot of the things that she is onto others, and that would make anyone feel good, because like I said, she's sharing that light that she has, and it's beautiful. Yeah. I love doing these live streams. I'm going to continue doing them as long as she does them. There are, so I hope that's okay. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your time. As Aurora said, you're busy doing other things, and thank you for sharing your time. Bye bye.